Hey guys, welcome back. It is a beautiful afternoon. I think I found mirrors that I am going to be putting out on the fenders, right where the hump is, at the back side of the light, right at the top of the fender. They're not round like I wanted, but the way they mount and the way they look, I really like them. I'm going to look around to see if I can find the same type mount, but with a round mirror, because I really would like the round out on the fender. These are more rectangular, but I think they would really look cool to get them off of the handlebars here. The only thing I'm wondering, it's going to interfere with the cover because of the way the cover goes right over the top of the wheels and then hooks around the front. So I may run into a problem there. I may have to just X the whole idea, X-nay it. But I'm going to check it. I got a message the other day on the windshield. Does it adjust? Yeah, it adjusts a little bit. I mean, you got probably maybe an inch or two up and down, maybe a little more. I may try removing it, leave the black piece right in front of my gauges, but take the windshield off and see if that bracket will slide down in front of that black piece to where you don't really see it sticking up. And just see how that does. I do like it for the bug deflection to get up over your face when you do run into a bug. So that helps a whole lot. I had another guy comment on, he likes, my videos because it shows how relaxed it is. Hold on a second. How relaxed it is to watch, ride, and, that I don't try beating it and doing 100 miles an hour everywhere, which I don't. Sometimes I do play a little bit, but like this is 60 through here, so right now I'm going a little faster than normally. I'm probably doing 64 at the most normally, give or take 3 or 4 miles over the speed limit at the most. That's just my normal driving. When I want to play and nobody's around where I won't endanger anybody else, then I definitely don't mind doing it. But that's it. So I did find the mirrors. I just got to check and see how bad it will do with the cover, how bad it will interfere. What else? I've been getting a lot of questions on past videos, like the exhaust system. How did I get it down and take it off? Where did I get my fog lights? What paint am I using? Even though I've been putting it in videos, and I'm not picking on anybody. I'm just making a statement that I've been getting a lot of new subscribers that have not watched all the videos from way back. So I think I'm going to do a video starting from the nose to the back, just real quick summaries, and go from there. And then also I think I'm going to start, when I upload, just number them like vlog, whatever it is, 110, instead of it's a beautiful day or something new, just because it is driving me crazy in the computer. I have probably 4 days, 5 days of different videos, and I'm not sure which one I uploaded last. I try to keep them in order, and then I throw in a couple extra ones in when I'm painting, so I lose track. So I think I'm just going to number them, and of course do a title afterwards. And as you notice, I probably one of the few people that don't do clickbait, where they put half naked girl on there, or a crash, or a guy's laying on the ground saying a mad driver or something, just trying to get you to click on it so they get the view, and it brings their ratings up or whatever it does. I'm not going to do that. If you're interested, watch them. I mean, that's it. Either way, I'm going to post them. But I do appreciate you guys watching them. But a little bit of cloud cover, but it's warm. That's the one thing I like. The mornings are still chilly, not cold, but chilly. So that's about it. So I think I'm going to number the videos. That's one thing I wanted to tell you. I'm going to do a video from front to back. Let me get over here. I'm going to take a different route home. You've seen this one also. There's not many new ones I can possibly do. But anyway, so I'm going to number them, do a video from front to back, just summarizing, and do all the links in the video, underneath. And I got a red light here, so let me stop there, because I'm probably going to cut this out and edit it. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. And still got a red light. And it's green. That guy was right in the intersection. So he definitely went through a red light. So pause before you go through. Like I said, it takes 2 seconds for you to pause, make sure nobody's coming, and then you go, and with this thing you'll catch up to where you were at or were going to be in no time. So yeah, that idiot was going through the red light. Guess he didn't feel like stopping. That and texting is my two big things. I mean, get off your phone. You're not that important, trust me. Alrighty, so besides that, the Ryker's doing real well. I get a few questions on the handlebars. Are the gauges crooked? And it definitely looks like it. They seem like they're tilting over to the left, like the bracket is bent or something. I don't know. I got to take a closer look at that, because it does drive you crazy when you look down at your speedometer. That whole gauge cluster, it looks like it is leaning to the left. Mine does. Looks like it's leaning over to the left. Sorry, one of them days. So I got to check that out. I don't know what the heck's up with that, but I do get questions about that, and yes, it does look crooked. I had somebody ask about a rattle over by the parking brake, and I told him you gotta, the lower, once you flip it into drive, there's a little plastic tab right there that holds it down. You gotta just pry out, very easy because it's plastic, just a little bit, and that'll hold your parking brake into position, and it won't keep popping up. Mine was popping up all the time, and it would just chatter away. So that solved that problem. And then also the air filter and the transmission belt intake on the other side, on your right side, while you're sitting on the bike. Both of those are like clamshells inside each other, like put together, that clamps onto the bike. And where those two plastics come together, they didn't put a seal or anything in there, and it rattles like crazy. So I take mine apart and I put some little bit of foam in there between the two pieces, and it seals it up real nice. It stops it from chattering. That's one thing I'm real lucky on. I've been able to eliminate all my rattles in the plastic. That's one thing that drives me nuts, is the plastics rattling together and chattering. It wouldn't have taken anything to put a little bit of plastic weather stripping in there or something to eliminate that or prevent it. And I still haven't changed over helmets, so I can still do the audio. I don't know if I can do it with just a regular open face or open helmet with the audio. I'll have to make a couple test runs and see what I can do. There's nowhere to hide it in the foam. Mine is actually behind the foam in my helmet now, behind the foam, and I hollowed out a little bit, about the size of a pencil, slid it up towards where my mouth, well, off to the right by my cheek, and probably left about 1/8 of an inch foam to the front side where it would be touching my cheek. That way it works as a giant windsock. It eliminates all noise coming in. It only picks up directly what comes off of the side of my face right there. If I put it straight in front of me, it would have picked up noise from the opening underneath by your chin. If you put it in between the two, there's a chance of it getting in there. So if you come in from the backside and just burrow a little hole in and put the microphone in that way, it seems to be pretty good. Plus I do a lot of editing to block it out. Somebody asked me to get into more depth about the editing on the audio. They're into music, and I will do that. I'll make a video just on that. Excuse me, sorry about that. You've seen this road. Is Sunnymead, and it's, the bike track's a little bit on here, but I've been getting pretty used to it. But I'll make a video on just the editing, how I do it, where I duplicate the audio track. On one track I will try to take out all, I'll lower the road noise and all that and try to get rid of my voice, and on the other track I try to get rid of all the road noise. I think I said that wrong. That was a little too quick. I should have slowed down more. That bounced. But yeah, on one track I eliminate my voice and lower the road noise, and and the wind noise, and on the other one I eliminate as much as I can the wind and road noise, and adjust my audio. So that way I end up with two channels because it only records in mono on a GoPro. Unless you use the microphones on the camera, then it will do stereo and all that. But forget that, you'll have all sorts of wind. So, but I will go into more depth on that, help you out on that, or from my side of it, because audio, I found when I was doing video productions, audio is 100% important. If you have poor audio, forget it. Nobody wants to watch your videos. They don't care. I haven't been putting any kind of background music to mine or any kind of fancy editing. A lot of people do intros and all this. I'm not going to waste your time. To me, people come here to watch this, not my creativity. They want to watch the Ryker. They want to see that. That's why you don't see my face. Nobody comes here to see my face. It's not like, I have, these pretty girls that ride the bike with me and everything like that. And that's what 90% of the people come and see. I mean, that's great, but it's going to get old soon. And people just, they'll stop watching after they get done. And that's where people put the clickbait in there, where they put a pretty girl on a bike or on a car or in a boat. And people click on it because they're hoping to get a little sneak peek of a pretty girl. But I'm not doing that, and I just like a highlight video at the beginning of the thing. No, if I show you 10 minutes of video, it's 10 minutes of riding, because that's what you guys come for, and that's what I'm providing. I don't want to waste your time. You have other channels to watch or other things to do, and I'm that thankful that you are here watching mine. So I'm going to try to make it worthwhile. But please comment, and if you want to see anything else, I'm going to actually do something a little different. I've got another about 200 subscribers I need, and I could do something pretty wild. But you need 1,000 subscribers, and I'm not quite there yet. But once I hit that 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to try something pretty cool, and hopefully you guys will like it. And then I'm going to make another video where you always see me driving like this, nice, relaxed, laid back. And that's normally the way I drive. There's times I play, but anyway, I'm going to make one coming up where we're going to see how fun this thing really can be. And I'll probably need a back tire by the time I'm done with it, but that's too bad. No big deal. I priced them already. They're only about $100, and they'll probably charge you, I don't know, probably another $50 to mount it and balance it. I'll take it off the bike and bring it to them. That way they can't charge me for that. And then let them do that. But yeah, I'll probably need a new back tire by the time I need an oil change. Not really. I'm at about 2,600 miles right now, so probably another 2 months or another month, probably by July, I will need an oil change, because this is what I drive. I have 3 other vehicles in the driveway, and I don't even think about it. This is what I keep the key in my pocket and grab my coat just like everybody else does heading to work, my lunch, and walk out to the bike. It's what I prefer to be on. I let the other one, the pickup truck, just sits, and the Tahoe the wife uses once in a while. The Jetta just sits, Volkswagen Jetta, the one I had to replace the key ignition in. Got that up and running, and it's working fine. That thing is a real nice car, and that just sits in the driveway. The other day I did drive the car, or I think I took the truck, because it was just nasty. It was chilly and rainy, and it was going to do that all day, and I just didn't feel like dealing with it. And it was a Monday. I mean, a rainy Monday was hard enough to get out of bed, and I definitely did not want to deal with the rain and changing shoes out. If they did, just in case they got wet, I was going to wear a different pair of shoes. So I just didn't feel like dealing with it one of them days. But that's the only day. Other than that, I've rode this probably for the past month and a half or more, and haven't missed a day. Not like I'm trying to break a record or anything, just what I choose to use. Just like you get in the car and go to work, I use this. But yeah, I'm telling you, the scenery's beautiful getting home, nice, relaxed. I've lived, all over New Jersey and Colorado, down south, and I'll tell you, Virginia, at least here in Lynchburg, is ideal. I've been looking, especially last year, I was looking all over the country when I was traveling, in case I was interested in moving somewhere else. And the other place I really liked was Kentucky. That was very similar to this. Rolling hills, very similar weather. People were very nice. Cost of living wasn't too bad. And the other one was Des Moines, Iowa. I know people are saying, what? But yeah, Des Moines, Iowa was really, really nice. And if you got outside the city limits, which is, of course, all college kids and micro pubs and breweries, and it was just nothing but bars, just like this place is turning into. The only way they can attract business is, offer liquor or beer. Anyway, yeah, that was real nice. If you got on the outskirts, it was not that expensive and very nice. Beautiful, beautiful countryside. So that one had potential. Other than that, I mean, it was nice to visit a lot of the other places, but I would not live there. No way. Not with the cost of living and crime and traffic. Traffic was the biggest thing. Anywhere in Texas where I went, San Antonio, Dallas, Houston, everywhere you drove was 4 or 5 lanes across, and during the morning you used every bit of those to get home or to work. It was crazy. I mean, you did not want to go anywhere from 4:30 to 6:30. It was just crazy. Same with Tampa, Florida. Absolutely, traffic was crazy. Here, you see my traffic, so I'll take this. Anyway, here's my turn coming up. I want to thank you guys again for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, and you'll see the latest videos popping up. And I'm going to work on making them more fun for you. But thank you again. Now I will talk to you guys later.